What's going on, everybody? Average Arcader here, and welcome to another Minecraft Bedrock Marketplace update. We have 50 new maps that have been added to the marketplace. It's been a while since we had a number that high. It's been low for a while, but now it's starting to get back up. There's a lot more maps getting released, and this week we've got 50. So let me give you my top 5 and then some honorable mentions. Starting right at the top, well, kind of to the top, we are going to be taking a look at Dinosaur Pets and Pals by Everbloom Games. You guys know me, dragons get my attention. I pretty much will always check out a good looking dragon and or dinosaur map. So definitely look for a let's play of this. It looks interesting. Looks like this one is specifically focused around taming and raising the individual dragons. It's not just dragons. You have phoenixes, you have griffins. There's mythical creatures, basically mythical creature pets. And like I said, this is from Everbloom, which they won't make the biggest map, but it's going to definitely be functional. They really know how to make really highly detailed functional maps. Quests, all kinds of things, NPCs, and the mobs actually functioning the way they want them. Like, they make some of the best functioning maps out there. So I'm definitely going to give it a check out, just simply because I really do trust Everbloom. For the most part, they haven't really let me down. If you see one of their worlds, I would always recommend checking them out. Right next, these guys I put up there with both the Cyclone Studios, Cyclone Designs and Cyclone Studios itself, Pixel Bister, all those guys. Everbloom was one of the top. So when they make a map, it's functional and I trust it. So I'll definitely be giving that a check out. That's our number 1. Moving down, and we're going to move down quite a bit because there's just like 50 of them. There's so many. So I'm going to have a lot of honorable mentions. But the actual ones that pulled me in are the ones I'm pointing out now. Number 2, Dragonfire. Now this, if I am to believe, this is something that previously released on Java and has been on Java for a long time, and it's just now being released on Bedrock, if my research does me right or not. So I'm gonna check it out because, again, it's dragons. But it does look interesting. You have a good amount of custom dragons, a custom world. I'm kind of getting advanced dragon vibes, but still got a different style here, it looks like. So look for either a let's play or a review if I can. This definitely got my attention. The studio I am not familiar with at all, but like I said, the map looks good, and obviously it has to be good if it was on Java all this time and everybody loved it to the point where they put it over to Bedrock. So it might be worth taking a look. That was our number 2. Number 3, Valhalla Mashup. I actually really like most of the Viking themed maps that I have played. Normally, even if they don't have like a bunch of quests, they're just in these really nice custom made maps that you can explore most of the time. If they don't have you actually going out and fighting things, normally mythical creatures. And this one it looks like a mixture of both. You've got beautiful handcrafted areas, and then you have dungeons that you have to clear. And at the end of the dungeons, there are different mythical creatures for you to fight. So definitely looks like it's up my alley. I will definitely be giving it a try. Sometimes it's just nice to play a wonderful, beautiful, big world that's been made for you to explore. Sometimes those are just fun to do, even if there's nothing in it, but these ones actually have stuff in it for you to find and things for you to fight. So I'll definitely be checking that out. Look for either a review or let's play if I can get to it. I'm sorry I can't get to everything each week, but I cover so much stuff, it's hard. Number 4, World's Safest Base. Now, I cover World's Safest House, and it was an okay base map. It was missing a few things, but for the most part, it was functioning as a base, and that's what I try to look for in these base reviews. This one does look interesting. This one specifically labeled a base, says it's full of fun traps, and basically make it so that you're safe from anybody, including your own friends, if you invite them on the map, and they don't know how to get through all the different traps. This one definitely looks way bigger than World's Safest House. So I'm definitely going to give it a check out. Look for the base review sometime within the week, for sure. I try to check out as many of the base ones as I can, especially the ones that look really good. And this one looks really interesting. So we'll definitely give that one a try. Our number 5 is going to be Dragon Slayer: A Noble Journey. Now, I love adventure maps, and I'm always trying to find good ones. They're some of the hardest ones to find, because normally if it has quests, it either doesn't work right, or they don't last that long, or they don't really have you doing that much. So finding a good adventure map is one thing I'm constantly having to make sure I'm doing right, because I try not to show you guys the ones that I run into a lot of crappy ones that I just don't bother showing to you guys, because I'm just like, yeah, I try to show you guys the best that I find. So this one caught my attention for sure. Basically, you're preparing for a big dragon fight towards the end of it. You gather resources and stuff like that, and you go fight them. It says too that it has an epic spawn base with NPC guards. I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean there's guards that will actually attack dangerous mobs? I don't know. I might check this out, and what I might do, if this base is good, I might do a base review on it and quickly cover the main quest line of doing Dragon there too real quick. Maybe in a short little review of it, and then just review the base itself as a base review. I'm not sure. I'm still working that out. I want to do something with it, and I even remember the studio. I've actually played 1 or 2 of their maps. Not a lot, but 1 or 2 of their maps, and they both performed well. They weren't the best, but they did perform well. Enough where I'm curious enough to check this map out. So look for a review more than likely than a let's play of this one, if I can get to it sometime this week. Alright, those are our top 5. Now for honorable mentions. Steampunk City definitely caught my attention because I just did a steampunk one and it was good. It just was really short. The steampunk one that Orville Studios did was really good, but it is short. The second you're really like, okay, I'm getting the hang of everything, it ends. So I still kind of had it on my mind, so that grabbed my attention. I am not familiar with this studio at all, so I have they have no track record with me. So I can't say yay or nay for studio-wise, because I'm not familiar with this studio, but the steampunk ones have been doing pretty well, and that does look interesting. Next up, Ant Farm Survival. Now, at first I was hoping that it would simulate an ant farm, but no, that's actually a world that you can survive in, and you have to actually go through like in a normal survival world. It's just a challenge because of how it's set up. So, it got my attention because I was like, oh wait, do we have an ant farm? Nope, it's just set up like an ant farm, but you have to survive in it. So, I mean, I give them an A for effort. It's creative, it got my attention, it was worth an honorable mention. Winter Horror Mansion. Now, I've been doing a lot of the horror-themed maps, and some of them have been really fun. It's just really fun to either have to survive or figure out how to escape a place. Some of them are done really well. I know the Yeti one that I was doing, that Let's Play, has been really fun. People have been enjoying that. I have been enjoying that. I haven't even beat it yet, and I still have been enjoying that. So the horror-themed maps, I am liking. And I'm going to keep checking them out. That one was worth it. I have too much to cover this week, so I'm not going to try to do it, but I wanted to give it at least an honorable mention. Another honorable mention, Tame My Dragon. This studio here, I actually have played a couple of theirs. They're good. It didn't make it on because I already had other dragon ones. It didn't make it on because I'm just like, I looked at it. It does look interesting, but more so, there's just a lot of dragon maps this week, so I already had other ones, so I'm not even going to worry about that. Zombie dungeons. It's supposed to be, it says dungeons, but when I read the description says it's one massive dungeon with a bunch of different types of zombies in it that you have to clear out and find loot as you go. So that definitely looks interesting. I've been playing a lot of those dungeon crawler ones lately, and some of them have been really, really good. So maybe clap eyes on that. Like, we have a lot of honorable mentions. Like I said, we got 50 maps, so we got a lot of honorable mentions this week. Plane crash. You basically wake up, your plane has crashed, and I think you have to basically explore the area to figure out what has happened, why it crashed, what's going on. There's a temple to explore, there's a plane crash to explore. There's another style, kind of destination style map. You're dropped into a custom-made world and you can just explore it. Those are fun. Like I said earlier, those can sometimes just be fun and worth checking out. Next up, cyberpunk furniture. Now, although the furniture is cool, it has, I think it has like 100 custom-made furniture for this one that's in the style of cyberpunk, but it also has a giant city that you can explore too, where all this furniture is housed. So that caught my attention. It did look interesting too. And then lastly, cafe simulator. And I was like very skeptical at first. That's why it's in my honorable mentions, not my top 5. I did read the description. It does talk about how you have to prepare orders and give them to people in a certain period of time. That does seem interesting to me. Not something I'm going to check out right now, but that is cool that they have something set up like that. They're bringing in a lot more of the Minecraft version of simulator things. We've got Minecraft versions of SimCity. We've got Minecraft versions of tycoon games. So I really wish they'd keep working on that, because some of them are good, but then again, some of them aren't so good. But that's definitely something I want to see more of. More studios trying that, like doing a tycoon or simulator, but doing it good. It still needs to be good. It needs to be somewhat functional for us all to enjoy. Okay, guys, so that was my top 5 and my honorable mentions, but what about you? Are there anything of these new? There's 50 maps, so you guys gotta have something you like. There's 50 maps this week. Is there anything you liked that I might have missed, or I just simply didn't like as much as you? Why don't you let us know in the comment sections down below. And once again, thanks everyone for all your support. The channel is doing really well. We're continuing to grow, and I love everyone's comments and support they've been sending. Please keep it coming. It's helping us stay focused and encouraged to keep going, knowing that my work is actually helping people or entertaining people. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I will catch you next video. Average Arcader out.